Ladies and gentlemen, PNG. And let's keep the applause going. Let's welcome Samoa.
And welcome back to the 2024 Queensland Pacific Island Cultural Carnival Open Men's Grand Final. And that's the Siva Tau done from our Rugby League Samoa Queensland Open Men's team. So again, no doubt there will be some tired bodies out there for both teams. See a lot of strapping around the ankles, around the wrists. They'll have to shake that off if they want to go one further here at the 2024 Qpicc final. Both teams have got some extraordinary talent and some great experience in both sides. See there the coach, assistant coach for Rugby League Samoa Queensland, Foisa Penny. I had the pleasure of playing with Foisa. So if the family's listening, good on your Fois. Good to see you back with the community. You had one hell of a right hand offload.
Yes, I remember those days watching you at Foisa. But, yep.
Here we go. The kick is short, which has followed most of the kickoffs in the finals this today as Rugby League Samoa Queensland come up with a football. A dummy half run there from Seauti as he gets tackled 20 from his own line, where So'oialo is shut down from dummy half quite quickly. Ono just want to settle there as George Fay takes the football up. Good to see George Fay representing at the club level as Tai Vavale goes straight through, which is met with some great defence from PNG. As Michael Rasmussen kicks the ball down. It's a shallow kick though, Sam.
That's right, Papua New Guinea certainly making their intentions known to Samoa, what they are dealing with in defence as they take the ball up towards the 40-metre line.
Number 4 there, Talita, with a great charge as they work it to the middle of the park through Jasper Kobale. He's looking for a quick play the ball. They want to shift it left. They go that way. They want to settle. They're just teasing the defence now, PNG. Seeing what Rugby League Samoa Queensland have got out there. They go left again. Through the number 11, Sean Holer. But he's dropped that, and Rugby League Samoa Queensland have come up with a sneaky possession there on defence. Courtesy of Tupu Lisati. Oh, So'oialo coming out of this half. He is a formidable winger, this kid. He has been a prominent part of the Rugby League Samoa Queensland organisation for a number of years, and it's something that they'd want to watch as they throw the football away, Rugby League Samoa Queensland. It's taking them a little while to shake off the day, I think, Sam.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for the open men Samoa Rugby League. The opportunity to shift it wide I thought was a good option, but the execution just wasn't there. But yeah, Papua New Guinea get another chance.
And the 17 there, Emmanuel Kitty, takes a charge in the middle of the field just to split the defence. What's PNG going to do there? They come to the left again, and they take the football forward through Fitzgerald, and he's wrapped up quite well. They go one more settle through 13. They go to the right side. They go to What-Ups. He goes out to the edge of centre, but a great rushing tackle. Oh, and they've got one away. And they got around that PNG, and the Rugby League Samoa Queensland will be disappointed with that error early on that's led to this try. Here's-on Moses has gone over for PNG. And a very uncharacteristic start for Rugby League Samoa Queensland.
Yeah, indeed, it has become costly, but not taking anything away from Papua New Guinea. They orchestrated it right. They came back to the middle after they getting position back, and then they set it up for that play out wide to the right. The defence was equal to that, but both wingers there had taken, or the offload to the winger, I mean. Yeah, got them over the line with a spectacular dive.
Iramia Sioti coming in off his wing to try and shut it down. I thought he had done a good enough job there, but the attack was up to the challenge, and they were able to get an offload away to Herzon Moses, who went through, and
that's right.
PNG lead 4-0.
Yeah, that winger needed to make that tackle, and yeah, he'll remember that for next time. And sometimes, you get in a position where you're thinking, oh no, it didn't work that time, and I'll hang back, and then, halfbacks pick that up, and so hope Samoa comes back.
Tyler Hahn.
I'm sure they'll be back.
Taking the kick here. He's got the number 1 jersey on today as he goes in for it. And it's just short. So, PNG, Queensland, the first to strike here in the 2024 Qpicc Grand Final. Here we see the Alday What-Ups with a great face pass there as the wingers come up to try and tackle. But the centre got a right-hand offload away, and the dive into the corner there from Herzon Moses was nothing short of NRL. So, PNG, they take the ball through the middle of the field again. And he's lost it, and that is a coach killer, that one, dropping the football after points. He'll be disappointed with that, the coaching staff of Queensland PNG.
The bobble.
Yeah. It's always after points when you want to try and complete your sets. And now Rugby League Samoa Queensland have got a chance to even the score, even to nudge ahead. So, Leon Mafa takes the football to So'oialo. He gets away from 15, and they're all offside. From the scrum, they were early. So it looks like Queensland PNG will test the referee with their line speed there, which I think is a good tactic. As we see Justin Fay take a good charge towards the line. And brother George on the inside to see if he can crash over. But to no avail. Now Rugby League Samoa Queensland. They're trying to throw the football around. Ty Vaivali's pass found nobody, and Michael Rasmussen had to pick up the pieces there. So they just want to settle it in here through George Fahey. So they go to the left through Rasmussen. They go left again. They could be on here if there's no defence from PNG, but LJ Wattups has held onto the jersey. They're going to try and crash over here, Rugby League Samoa Queensland. I'm not too sure if that's going to be effective. So, not too much thrown there at the PNG defence there, Sam.
No, they don't seem to be too troubled, Papua New Guinea, with their line defence, a goal line defence. You know, that penalty they gave on, they lost the ball. They're going in for a try.
And absolute made a meal of it. PNG, just as we were giving them a rap for the defence, they've gone and we're seeing some pretty silly seats here.
Let's start. Well, guys, let's ruin our weekend.
It's Big Georgie Fahey in the middle of the field there. So they're getting a little bit hot under the collar here, the boys, after that. But a mistake from PNG has led to Michael Rasmussen picking up the ball and being able to sidestep a few plays and go over for a 4-pointer.
Yeah, that's right. That's costly for Papua New Guinea. They held their line. Their goal line defence was all set, and took out the 5 tackles from Samoa. But yeah, uncharacteristic for Papua New Guinea to lose the ball in that first tackle.
Losing the ball in that fashion too after defending an error is another, again, coach killer. But as we both know, and it's been repeated a lot today, that these players have been put through the ringer here at Qpicc, and the fatigue starts to set in. Be some tired bodies out there, no doubt some tired heads. They just want to get through this grand final in one piece and give it all they've got.
10, Samoa 10, and captain.
So the referees and the touch judges have had a discussion, and they're calling out George Fahey from Rugby League Samoa Queensland.
Yeah, number 10 and the captain. 210. 210. 210. Okay, for your involvement in the melee, you're going to go to the bin. Go.
And George Fahey has been...
Okay, you'll still have the try, they'll have a flag sent, and he's in the bin. Just go, 10. Yeah.
So George Fahey has been sent to the sin bin.
10, just go. They will have a flag sent. Cruz, 16. Just leave it, Connor. Just leave it. And 16. 16, mate.
So they're having words, the boys, and it's just a little bit of passion trying to come forward.
They've had a flag sent bin for their involvement. He is punched, he is off. He is punched, you're off.
So a sending off is happening here with 16.
Okay, Cruz, we're playing football. We're not here to fight.
So the referee has said that he's thrown a punch, and that's, as we all know, is just not condoned here at all from Qpicc. So Kaitron Laka has now been sent off, and Queensland PNG Open Men's will now have to play the rest of the game here with 12 men. That's an absolutely huge blow for PNG.
Yeah, it is a huge blow for Papua New Guinea to lose one man in the sin bin, but it's even more of a blow that they can't replace that person there to give their competition against Samoa. But we got 12 men at this stage each.
Yep, 12 men each, so there'll be some more space to defend. So those middle forwards will have to work a tiny bit harder on defence, and I still think, Sam, that it's the team that can hold the football the best and defend their kick that will come through with the win. So if we just look at the replay here, so the number 2 there has dropped the football there. Here's Ron Moses. Michael Rasmussen has gone in for a try.
Simon, you're on PNG.
And
Come on.
so we're away again. 12 on 12.
Cruise up and square. All the way here, all the way.
So Seoti takes a scoot from dummy half and is wrapped up well by Cruz 10.
Yeah, both teams would need to settle back into the new frame of mind, having both players or player each coming off. So it's one of those tough ones there where you wondering whether to stick to your game plan or do you just go with what's happening in front of you.
That's the number 8, Jamie Maliko, who takes a good charge up the middle of the park and met with some good defence. So now, Leongai Mafa puts it up. And a great take there from Jasper Kobale. Good shot there from Maliko. He gets his offload away to Hedron Moses, who takes him around to the right side of the field. And there's a penalty for running behind his own player. That's an old-fashioned shepherd, that.
That's the old-fashioned shepherd, indeed. And he just forgot where he was. I think the young winger here, I think he was still wondering about that little error that happened before and trying to make amends.
So, decisions. Selman Utafa there in the middle of the field with the football. I'll see if they're going to take the points, or it looks like they're going to take the points. So'oialo is the goal kicker for the Open Men's, and it looks like he's going to be taking the kick, which I think is a smart idea. And in finals football, you want to take as many points as you can get whenever they come.
Samoa, you need to stay behind the kicker.
Which will also put some petrol back in the legs of the bigger Samoan forwards. Any stoppages in play would suit their style of play.
I think it's a good decision of the coaching staff. It just adds more psychological pressure to Papua New Guinea. They realise that they're having to score twice, if not 3 times, to get ahead, of Samoa, which is a huge task with only 12 men. But yeah, they got the character. I mean, they were last year's champions, so they've got a lot to play for.
So So'oialo comes in for the kick, and he's got the kick. So the kick was successful.
Okay. I guess we'll just take the ref's whistle on that one.
Well, there you go at Qpicc. Just about everything will happen here, and including the touchies having one down, one flag down, one flag up. But the score remains that the conversion was successful.
So now Seoti comes back to the middle of the park. He looks dangerous when he runs the football, but he's wrapped up by some good defence. Rugby League Samoa Queensland predominantly want to play their football in the middle of the park. It suits their big forwards. That the more mobile PNG style of play usually comes into play a little bit later in the half.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea will have to go through, that their belief, and maintaining their 12-man team and working hard together for each other. I think that's showing in their defence. They'll get the opportunity to score. I think they'll take it.
Another great take there from Jasper Kobali. And now this is the style of football, if PNG can adopt to second phase play and going around Rugby League Samoa Queensland, they may have some success as they're trying to make some inroads there on the right-hand edge. Work it back to the middle with a 2-pass play. It looks like there's some high contact there on number 25, Sammy Qpicc. It was a good charge from him, but he was met with some contact to the head as What-Ups kicks the ball into Samoan territory. This will be the test for Rugby League Samoa Queensland. So PNG work it towards the right-hand side of the field, Sam. There might be something that they're trying to play towards when they work towards the right hand through Sean Hauler.
Yeah, that run there just didn't produce any advantage for Papua New Guinea. The defence picked it up and drove him back. And so they're really only making about 3 metres, if that.
So they play towards the left. Emmanuel Kitty takes a good run. Seems like they're trying to work the middle of the Rugby League Samoa Queensland and put a clever kick through. But the fullback, Leongai Mafa, is up to the task.
And that was an important kick to make, deep in the corner. It gives some confidence back to Papua New Guinea. They can defend from there.
A great run by Paul Yopu there as the dummy half. The smaller players are coming through there. They're over the 40-metre line now with Sotialo as his forte. Dancing through 1, he beats 2, beats 3, he beats 4 and goes into the enemy territory with 40 metres into the PNG line. That's a great one from Sotialo. He gives it away. Now, they go to the left side through George Fye. He's back on the football field. They're on the left Samoa. If they can get the football there, it's the last. Away to Rasmussen. He takes the line on. He says exactly that. Tautali puts it on the left foot. He kicks it ahead. I think it's going to go out.
It's not played at PNG ball. Not played at PNG ball.
So they look dangerous when they work towards Eddie Tautali. I'm sure the PNG team know how dangerous he can be if he can get the football close to the line. And what a good result anyway for Rugby League Samoa Queensland. PNG have a few hands on hips. And that's a lazy penalty there to just try and slow the penalty, to play the ball down that tiny little bit. I'm guilty of doing that when I was playing as well, but it can hurt the team, especially when the other team are pinned.
Yeah, when you're trying to take advantage of the defensive position, you don't want to give a penalty away and make it harder for the other team to come out of their own end. And so we got Papua New Guinea with a new set of 6. And if they did get an early kick, I agree before, and they could put some pressure on Samoa.
If Samoa can watch, or both teams can watch the discipline as we see a great menacing run behind the ruck. That's the sort of style I think PNG can play. If they just start to work that middle third a little bit more on the cusp, I think Rugby League Samoa Queensland's forwards will struggle to get back. And as the 12 there, Gore Gabriel goes for his second hit up on the half-time. They were just starting to get some momentum up there, Queensland PNG, as the half-time, but I think Rugby League Samoa Queensland, they're saved by the bell.
Yeah, and there's some uncharacteristic errors from both sides. And obviously now that a lot more pressure and a lot more thought from both teams and being one man down each. Obviously Samoa's going to get their player back, so it'll be interesting to see in the second half how they'll play it out for Samoa. But Papua New Guinea, I think they should follow what they started off with, the defensive work. They've been good with that. The scoreline could have been much higher, but they've relied on that. So I think they've got still a lot of belief with their defensive set, one man down. But I think Samoa, they'll have that extra man. So yeah, until half time. We'll see you back here, everyone.
And we are back. Second half of the 2024 Open Men's Grand Final at Qpicc. Samoa lead 8 points to 4 as we see some heavy contact there from Tai Vavale. And we're in for a big 20 minutes, I think.
That's right, Leon. It's going to be a fantastic second half with the scoreline so close. It could be anyone's game.
PNG finding some inroads already from some poor market play there by Rugby League Samoa Queensland. They go down the blind side again. He shapes the kick, but he takes on the defence and gets through. The draw and pass, he dummies. Here he goes all the way to the line. He's going to get there. Stanford Tatila gets the try there. Stafford Talita, sorry.
No, that was an indication of the the belief they have on defence, because they know they can attack from anywhere, and that's what we were referring to before. Just adopt what they do, what they believe in, and back themselves. And that was a great try.
Yes, he shaped a kick down the right-hand side and caught some defenders napping. And then as he accelerated into the hole, he just bust the tackle. And then as he hit top speed, he showed the ball once, he showed the ball twice, and he was over the line. So what a great individual try from Stafford Talita. And we have a ball game on our hands now with PNG, you would think, about to go ahead. So, Tyler Hahn about to convert this try. And he does that. The kick is successful. So, PNG snatch the lead. And 10 points plays 8. If we see the replay here, they come down the blind side. And Talita shows to kick the football. And a miss from Eddie Tautali there. And he shows the fullback there. Dejan Leong Aimafa took the dummy, a big salt sticker on his jersey. So now the tables have turned, and PNG have got their tails up. So a one-on-one steal there from Rugby League Samoa Queensland through Justin Fye. Again, another mistake after points from Queensland PNG. That's a coach killer as the 15 from Samoa. Dan Moival takes it in the middle. So George Fye skips across field. He tries to bump one. He offloads away. The 18, he goes around. He comes close. But he takes the football out. So some great defence there, but Tupulisati just unfortunately got overpowered the sideline there. He puts his hand up in disappointment, but I'm sure he will make up, the big fella.
Yeah, there's some attacking things that I could see that Samoa needs to improve on, because the defence from Papua New Guinea, they were sharp coming back on retreat, and they backed that up with some good solid defence, so maybe getting the halfbacks to just keep it in tighter, maybe a second longer.
Cruise 10 takes a great run out of trouble as we have the try scorer, Stafford Talita. He's got him in the space and he passes the ball out to the winger there. Unfortunately, the kick didn't play on. And now Rugby League Samoa Queensland have a chance through So'ialo, who beats players. He beats 4 or 5 players every time he touches the football. Still going, So'ialo. They need to wrap him up. He'd be extremely dangerous close to the line. Now Seoti comes in for a settling run. He's wrapped up. Away to Maliko. Nice run. Sonda Selmanutafa takes him down the right for a scurry. So the trainer's hand is up. So they're going to be a stoppage in play here, right when Rugby League Samoa Queensland had that momentum.
Yeah, that earlier play from Papua New Guinea showed again how threatening they can be off the cuff, and I think that's something they've been spoken about at half time, and you certainly see how lethal they can be with the edge plays. At that time it didn't come off, but hope that athlete that just got a knock is okay and he's getting replaced, and Samoa back on attack.
So the kick downfield from Dejan Leongaimafa. Samoa's got some replacements on. It's going to be a challenge for me. PNG, they work it out of their half, met with some good strong defence from James Antonio. They work it to the right through Emmanuel Kitty. He's been quite solid for them all day, this Emmanuel Kitty. Cruz 10, he goes to the left-hand side. That's a great run from the 13, Cruz 10. PNG got their tails. They're coming home for a wet sail. They go back to the try scorer. He tries it again. He puts the boot on. Oh, he's found a little error there from Samoa with Eremia Seoti dropping the football there. PNG get another chance at the line.
That's right. I think that's going to be one of the key plays here to keep Samoa guessing, just shaping to kick, don't kick, kick. And if it's on the ground, it's anybody's ball, as we know, once that kick is going. And I think that's going to be troubling for Samoa if they if they don't contain that early enough.
It's the hardest plays to defend, the ones that you don't know about. And PNG, if they throw the football around, I think they may catch a few defenders out. So they're 15 metres out from the Samoan try line. Let's see what they've got. They look like they're all lined out to the left here. Away to Tyler Han. He goes. He shows the football. They come back to the right-hand side of the football field. He beats a tackle. He right-hand offload. There's no one running onto the football. Samoa scrambling. They're just going to keep them out here.
Some ordinary defence there from Samoa.
They go to the right. LJ Wattops is trying to catch some lady defenders, but he's run straight on the right shoulder from Tai Vaivale. Caleb Tokam with the break earlier. Here he is, Caleb Tokam. He skips across the field with a right-hand carry. What's he going to do? Straight into the winger, but a great tackle there from Seoti, and he's even jarred the ball loose. So, they looked threatening there, PNG, but again, a great game here at Bill Norris Oval with Samoa keeping them out.
Yeah, credit to Samoa. They got back onto retreat and made sure they kept their line and made it difficult for Papua New Guinea to expose any holes. And yeah, that Papua New Guinea in that set, they kind of lost their way and come back with that one play and ended up in an error. So, yeah, it is going to be a tight game.
So, Rugby League Samoa Queensland have 90 metres to go. They want to try and complete this set and try and keep PNG pinned down the other side of the field. We've seen today that PNG can score points from any side of the field here. They won't be scared to run the football from anywhere on the field. Tristan Sammy to feed the scrum. Bit of a muck around there as they give it off to Siakasini as he takes the ball forward there, wrapped up by PNG players. Salman Utafa, he gives it away to Atonio. Maliko's got the football now. So it looks like they're working the middle of the field. Tai Vaivale with a big charge. He's wrapped up on the 40-metre line. Another run to Big Maliko. He's done well there to bust a few tackles. They just want a good end to their set here, Rugby League Samoa Queensland. And Salman Utafa beats the first man. And he's wrapped up by his opposite number. So Tristan Sami puts the football high in the sky. And the winger there for PNG has knocked it on. Heron Moses. It's going to be a penalty for offside. So.
Yeah, Moses just got himself on the wrong side from the catcher. And just temptation overcame him in his hands. Try to catch the ball. Samoa on attack.
Here they go through a charge through Presley Soul. Tautali at dummy half. They want to watch him if he goes from dummy half. Left foot. He's a very, very slippery character. So Salman Utafa at dummy half. He gets the ball out. Oh, they're on for all money if they can get the football there. And they're over through So'ialo. He's been one of their best players. Siakasini to So'ialo, the Logan connection there on the right-hand side. And that's a great try for Rugby League Samoa Queensland. They needed that.
Yeah, indeed. Good passage of passing again. Showed the skill of the Rugby League Samoa Queensland, shifting the ball from one end to the other, and unselfishly from the centre as well. I think he could have crossed over the line, but yeah, gave it to the winger just to make sure that Samoa secured the try. And again, another dive, which I like to see. So Papua New Guinea get a breather, but they'll be down in points.
So Rugby League Samoa Queensland capitalising off that mistake that was made from the young winger for PNG. We can understand these things happen. So Samoa 12, PNG 10. Kick to come.
It's anyone's game, as they say.
Well, they took the football up the middle of the park there, Rugby League Samoa Queensland, and they got to their kick, and then the other team made a mistake, and they've capitalised on that field possession. So I think that may work for them, Sam.
I think that's the formula for them. Keep it steady down the middle. They got the troops to do that, and they've got the smarts out and the halfbacks to get the ball out wide. They get to their kick and see what happens, and obviously in that set, they got the ball back and they knew exactly what to do with it. Yeah, I think after this kick-off here, Papua New Guinea need to really shape up on defence and try and start how they started in the first half in the game. A lot of intent.
Yes, you can see here on the replay, there was a good shift. They had the numbers right from the get-go. A big front row on the back line to Siakasini, and then there was no stopping So'ialo with too much experience in the wing there.
Yeah, he deserved that try. He's been such a hard worker for this afternoon.
So Rugby League Samoa Queensland, they want to finish this set. We saw PNG after points cough up the pill. So now Rugby League Samoa Queensland work their way to their middle third, and I think we may see a repeat. We've got a penalty there for hands in the play the ball, so that's another bonus for Rugby League Samoa Queensland. They would want to try and kick this out and try and get some petrol back in their legs. Tristan Sammy kicking the football out, so they've kicked that to the 40-metre line. Tautali off to Presley Sell. And they tip on there. Again, George Fye. Great passing there from Tristan Sammy. So you can bring George Fay into the... So they're going to go through the back line as 15 shows it.
Standing 9, all the way here. Go 3.
Dan Moivale back to George Fye now. He tries to muscle his way through the middle. But where are they going to go now, Rugby League Samoa Queensland? They've got some shape to the right. Goes to Sammy. Goes out the back. They hit the front door. He tries to get a right-hand offload away. They've got to be careful there. But the penalty, the knock-on from PNG is ordered from. They're not happy about it, PNG. It's going to be Rugby League Samoa Queensland ball. That's just eating up more precious energy from PNG. The more they don't have the football, the more they're going to have to find the energy for these last parts of the game.
Yeah, Samoa Rugby League Queensland just need to be a bit more patient. I think they're going out too early. I think they'll just, like you said, Leon, keep chipping them down the middle. And they're catching them out wider.
So Sammy shows it. He tries to play around this man. He's got a big fend. That's touched by PNG, so they get 6 again. Tautali's landed with the football. So they're going to try and camp down here. Looks like he's going to go from dummy half. He's so close. Is Eremia Seoti. Tautali, he'll go from dummy half. So that could be a strategy there to eat some time away of the clock. Tautali has got Queensland Cup experience and he's won a couple of BRLs. He's no stranger to winning a football game. So Selman Utafa away to Sammy. Oh, short ball, Justin Fye. He's done that before, and it's a try to Rugby League Samoa, Queensland. And that should be close to the ball game, but what a planned move there.
Yeah, what a great executed play there from Samoa. As we said before, you know, they just needed to be patient and take the ball up more closer to the post. Just have a bit more patience to try and get the ball out wider. But that shows that, yeah, taking the ball straight up and they come up with a good try. And even if they would have got tackled then, I think, you know, they would have scored in the corner anyway. So good work, Samoa. But again, you know, the Papua New Guinea just need to keep working because there's still a few minutes left.
Yes, they worked that try. Rugby League Samoa Queensland, they had some adequate time there to set that up. I think it went from Tristan Sammy playing as a ball-playing lock, and then Justin Fye ran off Dijon Leongai Mafa. So they worked it well. I know Justin Fye has done that before in the past. It's his forte, scoring tries from 15 metres out from the line. So I think we're coming to the dying parts of the second half now, and I think Sotiala should slot this. And the goal is successful. That pushes Rugby League Samoa Queensland out to 8-point lead. As we can see here, we've got Tristan Sammy. He shifts the ball over to Dejan. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, Justin Fye ran off Dan Moivao. That's a great ball playing from a big front rower to play that short play. So What Ups go short. They're going to try and get the football back here. They just want to hold the football. Oh, he's beat a couple of players there on the fly there. Leongai Mafa. Siakasini in the middle of the park. He'll settle it.
Cruise up and square.
Okay, and they shift it to the left there through Moivao again. He's had some nice touches there, Moivao. I've been impressed with him. Oh, they don't want to try and give the football away like that. Yep. As we touched on before earlier in the broadcast. We want to try and catch a football first, lads.
Yeah. The intention was to shift the ball again. You know, they should have just stuck with just taking it up the middle and then getting to their kick. But now Papua New Guinea has the ball, which gives them the chance to get into scoring position.
And we both know that they can score from anywhere on the park. They've got the speed, they've got the prowess.
Yep,
so they want to try and score in the next 20 seconds. What Ups? He works it left foot step. And I think that may be it. And that's all she wrote.
That's it.
Congratulations to the Rugby League Samoa Queensland Open men's team. They are the winners of 2024. Commiserations to the Queensland PNG team. They can hold their heads high. They've represented their people and their community very well. But as you can see there, scenes of elation for Rugby League Samoa Queensland.
Yeah, indeed, Leon. Papua New Guinea can hold their head high for the efforts for tonight, for today. They hadn't let their nations down at all. But again, a performance from Rugby League Samoa Queensland steadied the ship and got the result. And
what a classy way to finish such a great, successful tournament. that the beast of Qpicc is, with the open men showing their class and showing their leadership to their younger sons, their younger players and daughters who all compete in this competition. It's just great scenes to see. Both teams are passionate about their culture, and we've seen that this week. We've seen Samoan people going over to the Cook Island tents. We've been Cook Islands inside the PNG tents. We've seen the Queensland Niuean team shake hands with the Samoan team in their tents, and it's been absolutely fantastic.
It has been fantastic. Really highlight of celebrating cultural and identity for all the nations, and particularly for those that don't get too much of the culture. They come every year and they get immersed into the culture, and even learn some of the other cultures as well. The opening ceremony was a testament to that, and now that we've come to the end, I think we've made some friendships, camaraderies have been forged, and through that we'll be looking forward to coming back next year. All the players will be looking forward to coming back next year, and let's do it all over again.